everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a really good product that I came across today at Micro Center that I wasn't entirely expecting to come across. Ever since I've gotten into this hobby, I've been looking for the best way to transport all my video equipment and audio equipment. So I've been looking for bags. But today, while I was at Micro Center, I found this bag by Enhance. It's typically a bag for trading card games, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I think it would be better served to be used for camera equipment or on-the-go purposes. The bag costs $109. It's by enhancedgaming.com. And like I said, you're able to grab this at Micro Center at your leisure. So why is it a good bag? First of all, it's very hard. It's got a nice hard body. It's not so hard it's gonna hurt your back, but hard enough that it'll keep the inside and all your valuables well covered with no real issue of worrying about them becoming damaged from drops or anything like that. So what you get to begin with here, start with this little pouch. This is just your typical backpack pouch, just to throw whatever in there, charger cables, bricks, things like that, just to front and center, you know right where they're at. Nothing too important to lose, nothing too important to have to hunt for. This is just a generalized deep pocket. These are magnetic, these clips, very magnetic, got a nice snap to them. Hear that? Buckle real nice into place. Then this top pouch, again, magnetic buckles, adjustable size. Not only does it buckle, it has a zipper. And the zipper feels very well made. I can only assume these are probably like a faux leather or pleather. They do feel really nice if they are. They may even be leather, but I can't say that for sure, so I don't want to state that as a fact. When you open this, you have a nice netted pouch. Feels really well made. Stitches look good. No loose stitching, you can see. Very nicely well built. Nice pocket. Firm bottom. And padded. Also comes with this cover to waterproof the bag should you need to go outside and it's raining. Really nice to have that. Also, that sits in a netted pouch right here off to the side. Really nice for organization. You can throw maybe your snacks or whatever you would have in here, anything that you would want quick access to that you don't have a specific spot for. This will fit it perfectly. You can get quite a few things in this little pouch here, be it a few extra water bottles. You have another side pouch right here, elastic, netted. We'll zip that back up. I'm sure you can hear my daughter in the background and they're talking to her mommy. Get these buckled back down. She's had so much to say lately, it's so cute. She found her voice and she ain't never stopped with it now. So off to the side here, this pouch is actually a lot tighter than I would like it to be. Not 100% sure what this could be used for. Maybe you could throw some extra money or a card in there if you don't want to carry a wallet with you on an expedition that potentially you could end up in the water with. If you want to leave this off to the side, tuck your wallet in there, tuck a few cards in there, tuck some cash in there. Not real sure what you could use this pouch for, if I'm being totally honest. I know it would probably fit your headphones pretty well, but you have that. And then what I found really interesting that I didn't see initially is this has a zipper running down the side, and I assumed it would have unzipped basically the whole top, but no, this is a padded laptop or tablet carrying space right on your back. So, I mean, I would probably still want to be careful with it if you have a whole bunch of heavy things in the front. You don't want to crack your screen. This is actually really roomy. Really roomy, nicely padded, very thick padding. I don't know if you can see how thick that padding is. That's probably, I'd say about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick. Nice breathable back also, so you're not going to have a whole bunch of back sweat. Overall, that's a great little spot to keep your laptop or whatever you want to keep in there, such as like a tablet or anything like that. And then, the thing that I found the most interesting about the bag, you have this pouch for quick access if you have like a mirrorless camera or whatever else you would want to keep in these pouches. You have plenty of room for whatever you could need. Very nice. We'll zip that up. As we move down to this main pouch, comes Velcro felt pockets here to keep maybe SD cards, extra batteries, whatever you would like to keep here for your DJI products or your camera gear will fit really nicely into here. You have 2 of those. So plenty of storage space for little things like that. But this right here is what I was most excited about. You have this pouch that is really meant for like playing cards. Like I said, the bag's whole selling point is to be based around Magic the Gathering or whatever else you would like to play as far as the trading card games. But this right here, I was able to see more in, to put my drone in here, Velcro it in, put my DJI action cam there, put my controller here, you know, extra cords, lenses. You can put like a little tripod in there, whatever suits your needs. I feel like you have it here, and these are changeable. You can pull these little slots out to make this fit your needs even better. So no complaints there. And as let me zip this up. We'll flip her over here. So you have this nice little buckle strap that is removable. You can just pull that out if it's something you don't think you're going to need. So this strap right here would work really well if you're like going to a place like Natural Bridge to be able to carry a larger tripod. You can put it in there, really cinch that down. However, depending on how big you want your tripod to be here, you can loosen that up. Really nice touch. As well as you have this drawstring pocket, which will absolutely fit I would say a majority of water bottles in there really nicely. And just get her in there and strap her down. One thing that I found really interesting about this bag, when you flip it over, it actually seems to be more built based for hiking. Like with it being a trading card game bag, you would not expect to see such nice padded, well ventilated straps on here, but it actually has a strap down here at the bottom for you to strap it around your waist for extra back support. I don't know what they think these trading card game players are doing exactly, but this seems really well built to go out into the elements in. I think it will work really, really well. A few extra places here to clip on whatever you would want to clip on here. You got a little pocket there, very well built. It actually has a pocket tucked right here. I don't know how well you can see that, to tuck the straps in. Now that's not the reason you have to use it. You can find another very, very good use for that pocket. You can always find another use for another pocket. But should you not need these straps, you can just pull it right off, tuck it down in there, hide it away, voila. If you're more of a single strap bag kind of guy. Now, to be honest with you, that's not the most practical thing in my opinion, because you do have this bottom strap that's meant to go around your waist. However, you could probably cinch this up, get it real tight up against the back, get these folded down, and you really wouldn't have to use this if you don't want to. So, pull this back out, clip her back on there. So yeah, overall, $109 for a bag of this quality, I don't think is bad at all. And as I said again, if you have any interest in this bag, it is by Enhance, and it is their tabletop card backpack. Perfect for small camera equipment. Now, I will be honest and say, if you have a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 camera set up, mirrorless camera, that you want to ensure is going to be a-okay in the elements wherever you're going. If you've got a camera that expensive, please just splurge on a proper bag for that camera. But if you are looking for something that's just easy to grab, not too expensive, high quality, and what feels pretty premium and durable for your DJI equipment, drone, you know, small camera setups, this is the bag. This is absolutely the bag. And I believe that the reason you're able to get it for such a good price and such a good deal is because it's not labeled camera. Like when you buy a gaming setup, if you go buy a gaming PC, you know, it comes with that gaming premium. It may not even be the best setup, but because it says gaming, right there you just added $500 to the setup. So here it is, completely kitted out with what I use. I have my drone, I have my filters, my batteries, my controller, gimbal, my DJI Osmo Action, and my DJI Mini mic, as well as a few different mounts for the DJI Osmo. I have in these pockets here extra propeller, charger cords, this pocket, a nice microfiber cloth to clean lenses. The only thing I would say that's not perfect, because no product is ever perfect, is I just wish they would have sent a few more of these little side inserts here. They only sent 3, and I could have really used I'd say 4 or 5 just to fit things in there a little more snugly. I would have liked to have been able to just toss this in there on its side, more like that, and then have another pocket. Small gripe, nothing, no major complaints for myself rating this bag. I would rate this bag about an 8. As far as functionality and form factor, this bag reflects quality. It's very well built. So thank you all for watching the video, and y'all have a great day.